Hi, Leo. All right, let's take a deep breath because there's already a strong message coming through here, and that is hold your tongue. Not because you're wrong, but because timing matters. You're sitting on a lot right now, and words you swallowed, feelings that were never acknowledged, moments where you did things the right way, the polite way, the patient way, and still it didn't feel seen. All that is piling up on you, and there's this pressure building. Like, if you don't speak now, you might explode. And I get it. You want to be heard. You want your truth to land. You want recognition and validation and clarity. But here's the thing, if you react from that raw place, it's not going to land the way you hope. It's going to turn into confrontation instead of understanding. And your expression turns into defense. And then suddenly people think that they're being attacked when all you really wanted was to be understood. So right now, your words are very powerful, almost a little too sharp. If they come out sideways, they'll ricochet. And once something is said, it can't be unsaid. Intent doesn't always soften the impact. So this is one of those moments where logic and perspective are your allies, even more than your passion. You're being asked to step back, not to suppress yourself, but to reframe, to look at the situation from above, from the outside, from a wider lens. Because understand that not everybody has to agree with you on to be on your side. And somebody not choosing a side doesn't mean betrayal. Sometimes people are simply holding space for different truths, including yours. So right now, silence is not weakness, it's actually your best strategy. There's wisdom in waiting here, in letting your emotions cool, and sitting with your thoughts long enough for clarity to replace urgency. Because when you do speak, and you will, it's meant to come from steadiness, not from reaction. Your grounded confidence is going to be more impacting than emotional overload. It's going to come from a place where your words carry authority and compassion. Now, there's also a big shift happening here. This is going to be a sudden realization of some sort of breaking point, or an internal or an external shakeup that clears what was never even stable to begin with. And while that could feel uncomfortable, it's not punishment. This is actually liberation for you. And when things start to crack, don't rush back into the rubble. Let the dust settle. Give people and yourself space to cool off. This is not the moment to fix or explain or justify or defend yourself. This is the moment to step away and recalibrate and choose peace over chaos. You're being guided towards calmer waters right now, away from the mental noise, away from the drama that isn't yours to carry. You're being guided away from the voices that they stir you up and get you all fired up instead of you know steadying you and calming you down. And when you return, you're going to notice something different. You're not going to need to raise your voice because your presence is going to speak for itself. All right, now I'm going to pause right here, but in the extended reading, we're going to go deeper, and there is more context that's going to unfold, including, I do see a strong air sign. It looks like a Gemini, and that's going to play a key role in this situation. So if you're curious, you can find that part 2 at the top of my page. But if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments by typing your birthday month. And then let's consciously alchemize this moment together, this tower moment together. We're going to say the affirmation for you is, I trust the changes unfolding in my life. What falls away is making space for what's meant to stand. And just know that and trust that, Leo. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in part 2. We'll talk soon.